Hey guys, welcome to Rusted Fat Works, and on today's episode, we're working on this. My Harley. It's got a flat tire. So, we got a screw somewhere on the back tire. And for all of you guys that know about motorcycles, or basically bicycles, whenever you have spoked rims, you have an inner tube. And the inner tube got popped by a screw. So I gotta move the bike from this side of the garage to the other side of the garage where I'm gonna be working on it. I don't have the inner tube yet, but I want to be able to have the bike in here. So let me move it. It's gonna be a pain because I mean the bike's heavy enough as it is. So yeah, that's on today's episode, guys. Let's get it going. How to reverse setting. Like all those Honda motorcycles. Oh my God.
Look, they're selling a pink 2012 Porsche Cayenne. What the heck? How much? $1,000.
My wife's on Facebook Marketplace. But she's looking at motorcycles, which is a good thing. So, we basically popped the tire. There's a new house construction going down the road, and I don't know if you guys see my previous videos, but we live on a dirt road. And I had seen a small patch of screws. I don't know why I didn't avoid it. I got careless, but I'll post a little bit of the video. It's horizontal, so you guys are gonna have to excuse that. But we went through the little patch of screws, and then we went to the gym. And one of our head coach, he wants a Harley. He's been wanting to learn how to ride a Harley. So I was letting him get on it. And as he was riding it, he was like, "Man, the bike feels weird." He's like, "I haven't ridden it in a really long time, since I think last summer." And he's like, "It just feels weird." He's like, the bikes are in for me." And then that's when I realized that the back tire was flat. And then I went to go get a flat can. But I mean, it's an inner tube, so I mean, the inner tube was messed up, and it kept deflating, and I had to ride it back home with the flat tire like that, which was, yeah, it was crazy. But I made it back. I put my weight all in the front of the tank, which, like I said, I'll put the video up. You'll see it. It's on my helmet, and I was like in the front. Because the tire, every single time, I mean, it was getting flat by the second. And I barely made it home. And I went on Ribzilla.com, ordered the inner tube. I ordered 2 of them so I could have a spare, just in case. And I got to order spare inner tubes for the front as well. But later on, I'll buy rims. Because, yeah, spokes are nice. They look really nice. But that whole inner tube thing, not really for me. So I'm gonna take off the seat right now, take off the rear fender, basically just get the tire naked, and then I might get it suspended in the air for tonight. We'll see how far along I get. So yeah, let's get it going, guys. All right, I need a security bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got a little thingy. And yes, my hands are dirty. I just did the oil change on my wife's car. And I checked the brakes this weekend. We're going down to Catalina Island. So it needed an oil change and got it done. But I need a security bit. So I'm going to buy tools and I'll pick this video up once I get the proper tool. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. What happened, baby?
You got packages.
Whoa, you okay?
Packages, yeah.
Don't be doing that. We got packages. We got some Amazon packages for the bike. So we're going to go and take off that tire. We got the tools that we need. And we also, I believe we got the tire already. So we're going to see if we can install it tonight. If not, we'll install it tomorrow morning. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. So first things first, we got to use those tamper-proof drill bits so we can remove that seat. Here it is. And this is what I like to take to work. My little Milwaukee impact drill. And then I like to take my Craftsman little tools. And then it has a little 1/4-inch socket set or whatever. And then I can grab the little 1/4-inch Chinese impacts drill bit. And it is out. So take that out. Since I have the sissy bar right here, I have to kind of finagle it, but it will come out. Oh no, there it is. So I was able to pop it off and then just remove the seat. And now we gotta remove these. We have to remove these 4 screws. There's 1, 2, 3 on this side, 4 on this side. You know what? No. I'm gonna remove them over here. Instead of removing those, I'm just gonna remove these 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will take off the whole rear swing arm and everything. I just gotta make sure all these come off as well. These are the tail lights, the brake lights, all of the lights. So there it is. There's a light assembly off, and now we gotta remove these. We'll hit those with the old trusty Bauer brushless edition from Harbor Freight. One, 2, 3. And it broke. That's funny. There it is, 4. Slowly, you push it from one side to the other, one side to the other. And you don't want to mess up the metal. And there's the sockets. And the whole thing literally slides out. There's another little hole right there. But I don't think that was the actual problem. The actual problem was the screw. Here we go. This was the whole issue. This is it. So I'm gonna take off that screw so it doesn't mess me up. Yeah, it's a 1-inch drywall screw that got into the tire somehow. I'm gonna mark the where the valve stem is at. I'm gonna mark the tire and the rim. That way I don't have to move anything. I'm not replacing the tire itself. I'm just replacing the inner tube. So I don't really need to misalign it or even probably balance the tire. I literally just have to put it back how it was. First, we're gonna remove little C-clip. Put it in the magnet up there. I'm gonna remove this one. So I know the nut is gonna move, but I could always align the big washer with the axle. And now I'm gonna mark the other side. This one's a little more difficult, but this one's not gonna move. So this one is gonna go here and here. Boom. There's 1. And there's 2. And the brake caliper should just slide out. Just a little bit of pressure. And there it is. And we're just gonna let it hang I know a lot of people don't like that, but whatever. And then this ABS and speed sensor. So we'll leave it there for now. Now we gotta jack up the bike. All right. I got a flat piece of quarter inch steel laid down across the bike and laid on top of the jacks. Go. Oh yeah, we're going good. Keep going. Keep going. Well, no, yeah, if it starts falling, let it go. I'd rather the bike get ruined than
I know, but
for something to happen.
fall.
Okay. Very slowly start lowering it.
How do you lower it?
You turn it.
This way.
Yeah, counterclockwise. Go. There. Tighten it.
This way?
Yeah. There. That's it. Shake test. We're good. All right. So I put jack stands on it. My beautiful wife helped me out. I put one jack stand there and the other one back there. Who is it? So now we gotta remove this. And we're just gonna loosen it so we can slide the axle forward. So there's one. Just take off the belt and pull out the axle. There goes a spacer. Set the axle there. And then over here, the ABS and speed sensor act as basically another spacer right here. So that's that. And then I gotta go get that spacer. The other spacer that fell out goes in here. And I'm actually gonna need that one. But yeah, there it is. There's the tire. Now, let's wait for the parts. All right, so I'm having to record with my phone now. Why? Because my camera is charging. Oh, there it is. My camera is charging. But guess what just got here, guys? Look at that. Revzilla. We got stickers. Whoop whoop. Anyways, Drag Specialties inner tubes. I ordered 2 just in case it happened again. Then I can have the one that's inside the tire, and then I can have a spare one, which I'm actually gonna buy probably 2 of them also for the front tire. So now let's dismount that tire. I'm probably not gonna record a lot because I don't want to be I can't be holding the phone and doing that twice. I'm gonna wait at least a little bit until my camera is fully charged. So let me show you guys how I broke the bead. I literally set that jack right on there and it broke the bead already. Dang it. Hold on. My trusted little. There you go. It broke the bead. Oh, there it is. Broke the bead. Boom. Done. So I put 2 pieces of 4x4 steel tubing on there. And then put that little jack on that. And then as soon as I was able to, and then I put my weight on this side. And once it was down, then I did the curved lip here. And then I pushed down as hard as I could, like this. And it popped off. So that's how I did it. All right, other side, same exact way. I broke the bead. And like I said, you grab that this little curvy part, put it in there, pressurize it as you have the jack on one side, and then it goes poop, pops, done. All right, so I marked it here where the valve stem is at, so I know where it goes. And now I'm gonna take off the tire off the rim. All right, tire is off the rim. Now we gotta remove the inner tube. All you have to do is loosen up that nut right there, and the whole inner tube comes off. I should have removed the valve stem. I didn't. I'm trying to do this in a hurry. All right, so the old inner tube, and we put the brand new one, Drag Specialties. We put the new one in, tightened up that bolt, took off the little valve stem. Why? So you take off the valve stem. When you put the tire back on, it's gonna flex that inner tube. And what I like to do, as soon as the tire is on, I will inflate it, let it deflate, inflate, let it deflate, inflate, let it deflate, inflate, let it deflate. That way, I know that that inner tube is not all twisted up inside. I don't know if you guys ever had a bicycle and you put an inner tube inside of it, and then you're going, you start riding it and it starts wobbling in the back. It's because that inner tube flips, because all that strain of putting the tire back on top of the inner tube and on top of the rim, it twists that inner tube. So I will inflate it, deflate it, inflate it, deflate it, inflate it, deflate it. But that's all we're gonna be able to do tonight. Tomorrow morning I'll finish it. But yeah, I'll see you guys like this quickly. And just like that, it's a brand new, beautiful day, and we gotta get finished on the bike. So last time when I was talking to you guys last night, I was able to mount the inner tube into the rim, and all I gotta do now is mount that tire onto the rim. But now we got our camera fully charged up, and we're gonna install it right here, right now. Let's get it going. So I'm gonna set a piece of cardboard down, that way I can place the rim on there. Okay, there. Now, you guys remember I made a mark on the rim so I know where it goes, so that I don't have to balance out this rim and the tire. Well, there's the mark, and there's the mark. So I want to be able to put this tire as close as I can to this mark. And we just want to smother this thing with soapy water. Just smother. Soapy water is the best, especially if you got Dawn dish soap. It's like the best soap you can use for this type of stuff, because it just stays on there. It lets you like slide it in. No pun intended.
That's what she said.
There we go. First slide in, and now we put the inner tube back on. Okay, I want to make sure that the inner tube's seated in there. So I'm just gonna there we go. And now we're gonna put that little mark right above the valve stem, like how we said we're gonna do. A little bit more soapy water, and now you guys are gonna see me struggle at it again. Here we go. I think it's time to remove this. There it is. Fully mounted. So now, all we're gonna do is put air in it, let it out. Put air in it, let it out. Put air in it, let it out. Let that inner tube seat in properly before it pops the bead back up. It already wants to pop it up over here. Alright, the tire is fully seated in the rim, and now it's just let it deflate. Alright, well, you guys are going to have to deal with the compressor being on, but here we go. Okay, now we gotta check how much PSI is actually supposed to be inside the tire. Here we go. 42 PSI cold. And it is cold, so we're gonna do 42 PSI. Now let me go turn off the compressor. Compressor is fully off, and I don't hear a leak. So we're good. Now let's mount this puppy back on my bike, and let's take it for a spin. Okay guys, so remember that I told you guys I made a little mark for that brake rotor? Here's the brake rotor. And there's a little mark. And we're just going to align the marks together. Boom, there it is. Grab the bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bolts. And orange thread locker. It's high strength, but still removable. Okay, so you're gonna grab a little bit of this jelly. Ooh, not a lot. And these are supposed to be torqued, but I'm just gonna give it a 1.5 ugga dugga. 1, half. 1, half. There it is. 1.5 ugga duggas. All right, now let's mount it. Harley Davidson recommends their own anti-seize and everything, and that's cool and all, and I would buy it if I had the money, but I don't. I've had this anti-seize for the last couple of years. Works great. It's barely a quarter of ways in there, and this is the anti-seize I'm gonna use. Okay. Doesn't need a lot. Just, you know, be deliberate with it, but also don't like smother it. We just don't want it to seize up in there, and the next time we have to remove the tire, because we will, Eventually you'll have to remove it again, so that it's not as hard to remove. Wheel it inside and slowly raise it up. Now right before it goes all the way up, I want to put this back on and keep raising it. And then slowly start shoving the axle bolt. Okay, so I went to go get my little orange hammer. It's orange, but it looks black. It's orange, and that way I can smack the bolt through slowly. I already set the ABS sensor on this side, so I'm just waiting for it to get in through. And there it is. Now we have to put the belt. Okay. There's my mama right there. Say hi, Mom. That's the lady that upholsters all the cars here. So if you guys live near Apple Valley, California and need upholstery, that's my mama. I'll go show you guys right now. Hold on. So look, she's upholstering that car right now. The rear, these are the rear seats. ¿Dónde está la tela de antes?
La de antes, aquí está todo.
So, oh look, here we go. That's the old fabric. It was leather, it was all messed up. It was gray leather. Let me show you. So, it was, oh here we go. It was already ripping apart and everything. And then she's fixing it. She put brand new. And look at that little extra foam for your butt. Look at that. She's got the samples right here. She could do diamond stitch pattern, double diamond, a spider web if you want. So if you guys live near Apple Valley, California, you guys can come over here. Here's the other seat. And my mom likes working outside. I don't know. So, but yeah, guys, my mom, best upholsterer in California, right here. Well, to my knowledge, and because she's my mama. And there's my papa. There's my dad right there. That's the man that showed me everything since I was 12 years old. So now let's get back to the bike. So my mom just wanted me to show you guys who she is because she's actually going to be upholstering the seat on my bike. This seat is going to get reupholstered by her. And she's going to do basically the same thing, double diamond stitched. But I'm thinking probably on the back, I want a spider web. And me personally, I don't like this little light blue, so I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna do something different. Like I said, I bought the bike used, and I want to make it with my own style. I like this blue, but I have a different type of blue in mind. And I will put a very quick clip of what type of blue here. And we're back. So now, like I said, we have to put the belt. So now we can lower our extra jack. There it is. I didn't have to strain putting up that tire. I didn't have to lift it, hold it, put the bolt in. No, none of that. You ain't got to do any of that. Work smarter, not harder, guys. Okay. Now we're putting the belt system back on. And it's just like a bicycle. You put it on there slowly and then slowly rotate it. And boom, it's in there. Ta-da! Okay. Mark's there. Now we're going to do the other side. And there it is. And look at that. Boom. Right on the money. All right, there we go. Now let's tighten it up. And like I told you guys, we're gonna put some orange Loctite here. There we go, just a little bit. Fart tight. Okay. There we go. Now we're gonna put the little C-clip back on so we don't forget that. There it is, C-clip on it. And now we're gonna start piecing it all back together. So I'm already on this side, so we're gonna start with the caliper. Okay, so caliper in. Gotta need those 2 bolts. Some orange Loctite. You could tell these had Loctite in them. Pretty sure it was a blue one, but we're gonna do orange. High strength, and still removable. Tighten them by hand first a little bit, and then we're gonna come back with the Ugga Duggas. There we go. Make sure this cable is not pinched anywhere. We're good. Size 12. One, two Ugga Duggas. We're gonna go over to this side. We have to put the little cover for the belt, okay? Which is right here. There it is. Now the next step is the most exciting step because it basically means we're almost there. We're almost done. Which is the 4 bolts that go for the rear fender where the seat mounts. Position one side there, and then the other one I'm just gonna slide it over. Boom, and my head hit the wall. And now you just slide it in. You wiggle one side to the other, one side to the other, and it's in. Now these 4 bolts, what do we say? Important bolts get a little bit of Loctite. All right, cool. Now we're gonna install the lights, or the little light stuff. So gray one goes with black. Nope. This one goes here. 1 click. This one goes here. 2 clicks, and then this one goes here. Right there. 3 clicks. And then we're gonna seat them all properly, how they go, right in there with its resistor, and all right there. Okay. Remove the magnet. Get the seat all the way back. Oh, hold on. The seat has this lip right here that attaches down right there. So I have to slide it back in. Inside far enough to where this is behind it, and then I'm gonna push it down there it is. It clicked. So I push it down, and you see how it's lower now on this side? All I gotta do is push it forward. It's in. And now we just have to put that, and now we just have to put that bolt back in. Put it on there, and it's on there tight. Seat's in there. And now let's lower the bike and go for a test ride. Y vamos a quitar las torres.
Ok, ¿le subo?
Súbele. Dele.
Aquí ya sale una.
Aquí está otra de este lado. Good thing my dad's here. Okay, ahora sí. Bájalo.
That it's incredible to have somebody as transparent as you in the Department of Education.
Bueno.
All right, let's let the bike warm up while I go get my helmet. I missed that sound. Let me go get my helmet, and I got a little mount for this camera so you guys can hear it all. All right, so I got a helmet mount right here for this camera, but I'm not gonna put you guys there. I'm actually gonna put you guys down there so you guys can see the whole action. Maybe I'll hold you guys for a little bit, so let's get it going. Oh, I missed my bike. All right, let's go. This is why I get screws on the tire. Look at that. But this time I'm not passing by the new construction. Screw that. I'm not saying screw that because I got a screw. I'm not saying it that way. I'm just saying screw that. I'm not doing that, you know. But no pun intended. I mean, you know. So let's get going. Woo! I missed my bike. Woo! I freaking love it. There she is in all of her glory. Now, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. We're gonna do a whole bunch of new stuff coming in the works. We're going to Catalina Island, like I told you guys, so you guys might be seeing that in the next video. It's gonna be basically like a vlog of, you know, going out, and maybe you guys want to visit California. If you guys want to visit California, you guys got a Harley, let me know. Hit me up on my social media, on my Instagram, on my TikTok, and we'll go out riding with you guys. We'll make a cool video about it. If you guys like this content, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I got free stickers, like I told you guys last video. If you guys want to get a sticker for free, let me know. I will send you guys. Write it down in the comments, or hit me up in my social media and my Instagram at Rusted Fabworks, and message me on there. Hey, I want a sticker. I only got a limited amount of them. Let me know. I'll send you a sticker. They're holographic design, very awesome. Yeah, let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. It's a high strength, but it's still removable. And we gotta put the little